You think that you are strong, but you are weak. You'll see. It takes more strength to cry and it to be. I have on my side. You already have this seed. You see somehow, someday. All by myself. I don't need anyone at all. I know I'll survive. I know I'll stand on my own. I won't need anyone this time. It will be mine. No one can take it from me. You'll see.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Michael Thomas, Wildcryptos for TBC updates. This is May 23rd, 2018, and we are live today. A lot of information out there, guys, in the crypto world. Seems to be a lot of FUD, more FUD coming out. Kind of notice, if you haven't paid attention, that the cryptos are kind of dropping again in the coin market. Seems like there's some more manipulation going on and funny stuff, with the exchanges and everything and that. So, and Deutsche Bank came out with a notice today that they're basically they're in a bad state, and they're having a serious meeting this week and next week about for the Deutsche Bank owners and members, board members and stuff. So we're going to get some news about Deutsche Bank and what's going to happen with those 60 trillion in derivatives here pretty soon. Well, guys, let's go into TBC. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, guys, get this going, because we only have 30 minutes and there is a lot of news. So let me go ahead and share the screen, blah, 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 blah. Let's see what's going on. Hope you can see my screen. I don't like that way it does that. Okay, let me do something different here. All right. Stop presenting. All right, so let's do this. Let's go back and do this one. Yeah, we'll just do this one. Oh, did it again. Stop presenting. Stop sharing. All right, let's do this. Try this again. Didn't do anything, huh? That's interesting. That doesn't make sense when it's doing that. This is always a funny thing. Let me go here. Let me do this again. Let me try sharing it again. It doesn't show anything. All right, let's do the entire screen. All right, there we go. Let me minimize this. Hope you guys can see this. Looks like you guys are there. All right, guys, let's take a look at the coin market real quick. Everything seems to be in the red today. Doesn't look like there's any just because all the FUD that's come out. I mean, we have a huge drop in Bitcoin, and all these other altcoins, they follow Bitcoin. Okay, when Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down, except maybe Tether. Tether seems to go up when Bitcoin goes down. And let's see, there might be a few other in the green here, but looks like everything's in the red. All right, so we see the manipulation still happening. Not sure when that's going to stop, because I mean, Mt. Gox came out with another 16,000 Bitcoin they found in another wallet, that they're getting rid of. So that's what you're going to see there. You're going to see that going down until they get rid of those. Guys, you can follow me on my Facebook account. All right. Basically, Simple Token or Wildcryptos. So it's facebook.com, Wildcryptos, to get the latest and greatest on the updates of what's going on in the cryptocurrency. I post new information every day, and a lot of times I post it every hour on the hour, depending on how my day goes. And you can get the up-to-date posts and news that is coming out in the cryptocurrency markets, guys. So you can also, if you have any questions, you can also email me at uenvoy at mtlglobaltrust.com, or you can send me a message via Messenger on Facebook. Okay, you can also follow me on YouTube on my channel, my live channel here. All right, and let me give you that here, or you can just, so it'd be Michael Thomas, and YouTube at Michael Thomas, and look for the crazy guy with the crazy hat. All right, and that would be me. So you have 129 days left. 129 days left to get people signed up for the free 25,000 Kringle Cash. That seems to be counting down, going well. It doesn't look like they're going to stop that until they run out of the time, which will be it is September. It's August or September 2018. That's when the 129 days ends. So there's that. You could also follow people on the broadcast. All right, if you want to hear more from other members, other live broadcasters, there's a whole list of broadcasts you can go in and learn from. A lot of times they have information depending on where they're at around the world. You can see that a lot of them are in English at this time, and so we have a Pacific Standard Time and we have a Fiji time. So wherever you are in the world, you can go and listen to those. Okay. There has been an update, guys. We got an update, and the update is, let me find it. There it is. Transactions, migration, and new wallet registrations. So this is in the blog, the billioncoin.info, and they're telling us what's going on with the billion coin transaction migration and new wallet registration. They're having some issues. They found that they when they tried to the new data center move everybody over on the migration, something went wrong. So they got some issues. There's going to be a process here that we're going to have to follow again. If you migrated, probably have to remigrate once they turn it on, and it's not turned on right now. See, so it's not turned on right now. But if you have to redo your migration, it'll be the same questions as before. They're not that hard. And then go back in and register for a new wallet again. Okay, so they're basically saying transactions on TBC004.net are confirming now, even if it is still slow. So you can still do transactions on the old coin server wallet. You can expect to be able to do one transaction a day on it. Please follow that, because if you try to do more, okay, it's going to lock up the server and you're going to get a lot of cancellations and they're probably not going to go through. If your transaction takes longer than 30 minutes to confirm, then you will notice that it will say canceled at the same point within 24-hour period. And then 15 to 30 minutes later, it will say confirmed. Okay, that's because we coded a push-through mechanism for all cancel transactions. The mechanism runs every 15 minutes automatically, so do not do another transaction on the old wallet until you see the confirmation of the last transaction. So if you do a transaction and it comes up canceled, don't panic. Okay, every 15 or 30 minutes, it's going to go in and it's going to re-push this automatic mechanism through to push it through. All right, just keep checking it every 15 or 30 minutes. Once it says confirmed, okay, wait about 10 or 15 minutes to do another transaction. Okay, that's all they're saying. They're saying, it's because it's overloaded. So that's why they're moving to the new server. So, good news, most of you that need to do a lot of transactions can migrate over to the new blockchain once you have completed the redemption process of the period. So before you migrate over, make sure you redeem your reward cookies. Transactions on TBC009.net wallets are showing confirmed within 30 seconds to 2 minutes at this time, and we are hopeful that with some additional development, we can even speed up that time. The new wallet will not allow users to do additional transactions until the last transaction has confirmed. It's way better wallet and coin network system. The new wallet will not allow users to do additional transactions until the last transaction has confirmed. So in other words, if you do a transaction on the new wallet, okay, it will not allow you to do another transaction until it has been confirmed. The first one has been confirmed. So they put a mechanism in there. What I like is that, okay, it'll process about every 30 seconds to 2 minutes. You see you're confirmed. So if you don't see that, just wait. I'm sure it's a lot faster once we can get into the wallet. Now, what's happening with that is right now it's still under maintenance. Yesterday they came up and it showed the login, and it wasn't allowing us to log in because that was the problem they had with the data center. Was the files got corrupt. So it says here, at the end of the last week, an odd situation came up at the data center hosting our new wallet server and resulted in the operating system of that server getting corrupted. Our tech team had the database and the new registrations open at the time and were forced to turn the server off. We had to wait until Monday in that time zone for the data center tech team to return back to work to reinstall our wallet software onto the new server. But since the database was in the open position when this happened, it may have corrupted the database files too. It will take us a few days of work to find out if that is the case or not. So guys, in a few days, we're probably going to get another notice, all right, of where they are with the new coin server. So don't panic. It's just another process we have to go through until we get this working, at 100% and they get it fixed. It will take a few days to find out whether it's in the case or not. A few thousand of our members had already completed their steps in migration when this happened. We have decided to move forward regardless if the address files were corrupted or not on the old server. But all of those that went through the migration process before we turned off the server will have to go through the process of registration again on the new server. The starting point for all is the migration button in the back office of Kringle.cash. If you have already passed the send button test, The system will recognize that and will immediately step you through the registration process. Again, no coins have been lost, so don't worry about that. And you can still go into your old wallet and look and see that you still have coins. Once you see 0 coins in that old wallet, okay, you should be able to log into the new wallet and see your coins. Okay. Just do as you did before, and it's best if you use the exact same info you used the first time you migrated. In other words, input the same email password before. Like I said, use the same email and password you set up your account with, okay, in your back office. Way it's easy to remember. If you hadn't already migrated, remember that you have 90 days to migrate, and you have over a week's more time to accumulate more cookie rewards before the end of May, and you should redeem your cookies before you migrate. If you have already redeemed your cookies for May and want to migrate, you can now by pressing the migration button. Okay. So remember, redeem your cookie rewards. Wait till they hit your old wallet before you do the migration over. Okay. Then they put a link here on the migration is live, and here are the instructions. Okay. Read those instructions thoroughly before you go through and do the migration, because they have some pointers in there that you need to follow and some links to help you with the migration questions. Okay. Tomorrow, a new wallet button will appear in the same place migration button appears for those new members that signed up as of April 30, 2018. They won't see a migration button. They need basically follow the steps in the article above, set a new wallet by passing the send button test and completing payment of the $10 admin fee. So if you haven't paid your back office fee, okay, please pay the back office fee, because you're not going to be able to migrate over until you do that. To save time, they can go ahead now and pay the $10 fee and then wait for their payment status to show paid before they click on the new wallet button. That's interesting. Admin accepts Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum for payment. It is wise to pay the high miners fees. It is wise to pay the high miners fees when doing a cryptocurrency payment, because all coins will push through those transactions through much faster, so you can show paid in status. All right. So if you don't have cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum to pay your back office fee, for me, I'll go ahead and work a process for you. But the best way to do it is go in and pay those fees when you pay the back office fee. Okay. It just takes a little bit of time and it costs you a little bit more to pay that back office fee. Then let's see. And so some have attempted either pay the low miner fee or not pay any miner fee at all, and then complain that their status shows unpaid for a long time. You can't have a send button until we have confirmed payment from you. It is simple as that. If you need to, you can go to the payment support area and submit a ticket if you need support to investigate a lagging payment made. All right. Then they show you down here under your account in your back office of the 5 different ways that you can pay. Okay. So there are other ways that you can pay, but they would prefer that you use the cryptocurrency buttons here and the PayPal buttons here. From what I understand, it's not that hard to do, but for those that are not understanding how cryptocurrency works or PayPal, maybe they don't have a PayPal account, guys, it's real easy to set up a PayPal account. Okay, all you got to do is attach a bank account or a debit card to it. You can also fund it, by sending a check to the PayPal account. There's all kinds of ways. So you can buy Bitcoin with a credit card, exchange PayPal Bitcoin, make payment with Bitcoin, Litecoin or Ethereum. If you don't have those cryptocurrencies, you might want to look at getting some, because they're and learn how to transfer these funds via the wallets that are provided. So there's the update that we're looking at. So when they turn this back on sometime today or tomorrow, we should see, the process in here again for migrating over if they lost our data. Okay. So, or if the data got corrupt. So more than likely you're going to have to redo it, which is not a big deal. It's only about 10 questions. They're very easy, and it's a very simple process. Okay, TBC members. Well, we're up to like 300 or 3,230,000. Let's see what we got here. See if it updated more. We seem to be getting updates every hour lately on our members. And where are we at today? Oh, yep. So we went up 3,230,915. It was 558. 230,558. So we're still getting members every day, and it's climbing, even with all the problems that we're having. So let's take a look at the value today of TBC. Now, I heard a little thing from Bix Weird this morning. It was kind of, I just didn't agree with, that privacy coins are not worth as much as the cryptocurrencies coins that are in the coin market. I disagree with that just by looking at this, that TBC has more value than Bitcoin. It is a private coin. It is a peer-to-peer. We all know that. Okay, we know that it's gold backed now. Okay, that's on a gold standard. So that's what a lot of these crypto bugs and these people that really don't understand cryptocurrencies, of how TBC or how admin or how the membership has developed this system to work on the market. It's not on the coin market because those are manipulated coins. Those coins are they get their value from how many coins are in circulation, okay, or how many coins are being held. They are manipulated by the exchanges. So someone that has, say, 10,000 or 100,000 Bitcoin can go in and sell that all off, and it would just drop the value overnight. So that's exactly what's happening here. All right. And you can see just by looking at this, if you did some real hard investigation into this and you watched that right here, somebody turned in, okay, a large amount of Bitcoin. They cashed it in. Okay. So when they cash it in, those coins go away. They don't go back into circulation unless someone has literally, they just moved them over to a new wallet. It doesn't mean they're out of circulation. It just means that somebody else holds them. Well, when you go to an exchange and you exchange Bitcoin for FRNs, okay, or for fiat currency, those coins go away. So if you look here, so it dropped. So I'm wondering what this was yesterday compared to where it is now. And this just happened not too long ago. This happened this morning. Okay. Like around, so let's say right there, volume 5 minutes. So there's USD. So market cap, and it's 23rd at 8:19:07 this morning. 8:29. So here's where they did a little sell off. We go back here to here, and there's another sell off. Same here. There's another little sell off. Okay. And that's what these are. These are little sell offs, guys. These are where they come in and they're just dumping a little bit of Bitcoin here, a little bit of Bitcoin there, and they just slowly start dropping. And I wonder if you did the research, okay, you could probably find the wallets addresses that are attached to these sell offs. And I bet you a couple of them are probably Mt. Gox. So that's what's really going on in the cryptocurrency market out there. So you don't see that with TBC. You don't see TBC losing its value because it's being used, because the value is by its members, by how many members we have. All right. So there's today's value in euro. okay, for one TBC coin. All right. So it's interesting to me when people go, oh, you know, if you're not on the coin market, the coin isn't worth anything. It's really low value. It's not really worth anything. Well, the whole point about cryptocurrencies is that it's a peer-to-peer community coin, and it's traded within its memberships. Okay. Yes, maybe they don't have the full banking structure in place, to where we can go exchange it for FRNs at a bank, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to be involved with an exchange, because if we do, then there comes the manipulation. Okay. There comes the control that we're trying to get away from. Um, and when you look at how worldwide this is, now understand, some countries do not allow Bitcoin. Some countries do not allow some of these other altcoins. They don't have exchanges. They only have the exchanges in the US, Canada, maybe Mexico, and maybe in the UK. But they don't have them like down here in Nigeria, Angola, South Africa. There might be an exchange in South Africa, for some of these coins, but the exchanges are mainly controlled by the banking structures out there, because when you're converting to fiat, you have to follow their regulations. You have to be under the FICA, you have to be under FinCET, you have to be under the IMF, you have to be under all kinds of different regulations from all these all caps letter agencies. So I don't agree with Big Swear when he says that. I'll put that article out, and you guys tell me what you think. But you can reply back or comment on it. But I don't agree with that. I think TBC is going the right route. I think a lot of these other cryptocurrencies, when they were created, looking at them, people got into them to get rich. They thought it'd be a great way to get rich, get a lot of money. I really don't agree with a lot of that's coming out. A lot of FUD coming out, especially on JP Morgan, the derivatives in the world. I mean, a lot of that FUD's coming out. I placed some articles in my Facebook account and investment. All this stuff is coming out on this. And years ago it was it's a scam. Not even that 3-4 months ago, it's a scam, you shouldn't be involved in it, you're going to lose a lot of money, blah 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 blah. Well, if you're not careful, you keep your coins in an exchange, you don't put them on a hard wallet, you don't put them on a paper wallet, you got a big chance of losing your value in your cryptocurrencies, because they can just walk away from them and there's nothing you can do about it. Because the regulations are not there. You could probably put a lawsuit out, against them or whatever, but that's a lot of headache. But if you lose billions and billions of dollars or millions of dollars in cryptocurrency, it might be worth it. All right, guys. So this is Michael Thomas, Wild About Cryptos. Let's talk to you guys a little bit here. I'm going to unshare, stop the sharing. All right. So there's a lot of things going on. I mean, you got the 2019 cruise. If you guys haven't went and checked that out, do that. If you want to go and get on a cruise and meet some of the top 10 TBC members and learn more about TBC, where they're going. Admin is working hard on the coin server. So that's going. And remember, they're working on a shoestring budget. They don't make a lot of money or any money really doing this, so they're doing it basically as part of their agreement. Admin is moving forward with a lot of things that they promised. So we've got about 6 days. Today's the 23rd. We got about 5 days or so, 5 or 6, 7 days or so before the migration ends, or the redemption ends for the reward cookies. So make sure you pay attention to that. Buy as much TBC as you can before you do your migration, or you redeem your cookies. Make sure you redeem your cookies before you do your migration. and stay aware of what's going on, guys. Stay, keep looking at that blog site, because there's updates coming. Sometimes you don't get a lot of information, and some days it all comes at the same time. So, guys, Michael Thomas, Wild About Cryptos for TBC. You guys have a great day. Catch you next time.